We are in the center of Naples. And actually, the aim of our trip is to help Edwin to choose his new house. You found the bus stop and you need a ticket. You have to go far away for a ticket. We literally got into the cloud. This is the biggest volcano in Europe. So we just got out of the train. I have a few lessons for you. First of all, buy tickets on the internet. You don't have to validate it, even though people say that you have to validate it. No, you just have tickets and they scan it. But for us, nobody scanned it through the whole journey. So sometimes they check, sometimes they don't. But the thing is that fines are pretty big. So it's better to have always your tickets. And the second thing is wear good clothes in a train, because it's extremely cold inside compared to 32 degrees outside. It's like 20 max or 19 degrees inside, so have your clothes. And now we are in Roma and we'll discover it, and in a few hours we'll meet our new host.
After a while, we met our wonderful second host Raniero, and it was really one of the best couchsurfing experiences I have ever had. He lives in a little city near Rome. It is called Pamezia, which is located near the sea, and we went to the beach ride in the first evening after eating some homemade cannelloni and some gelato. By the way, Raniero told us that Italians eat up to 45 kilograms of gelato each year, and after the beach we went to sleep right away.
Just look at the atmosphere here. We'll be back tomorrow. Now just exploring the area. Our host offered us to show the territory, and it looks very romantic and cute.
Usually I go.
The water is super warm. The atmosphere is good. There's some people digging, looking for some stuff in the sand. I have no words. And our host, he told us so many good things. And our previous host, Luca, also told us a bunch of things. And Italy is now has changed in my eyes. It's like a different country now for me, and hopefully the picture of Italy will change in your eyes after my vlogs as well. And we are like locals today, going to the beach with a bus, not just with a regular bus, the same as a Klaipėda. So we are back to the same place we were yesterday at night, the one I showed you, and now going to have some food, looking for a restaurant, but some restaurants don't even have a menu. They just tell you what they have, and as they don't really speak English good, that's a pretty hard situation here. They slice the meat right in the store, the ham, and make it, vacuum it like that. It's not first Edwin's time in Rome, so he is a guide today. Edwin, could you please tell what is that place? And
It is a building.
yes,
It looks like medieval. And
oh,
it's made from bricks.
just look at how beautiful it looks like. Yeah, that looks amazing. Just feel the vibe. Having some wine with strawberries, right? Strawberries, sparkling wine. Okay. Edwin says that is one of the best places to eat in Rome, and I believe him. Already, like the smell, I know that the real wine is just grapes and nothing more, and it's not the real wine. Some people would say, but the taste, I'll try it, but the smell is just awesome, like a lemonade. Yes, it's very good. Something between lemonade and wine.
After spending 3 or 4 hours in the restaurant, Raniero, our host, made us an amazing, just an awesome tour in Rome. He showed us the whole city center, the hidden spots, and it was really, really nice. And the next day, Raniero made us a tour in villages around Rome, which was even, I would say, better than being in Rome itself.
Even though my legs hurt a lot, I got a sunburn, but we came to this wonderful place. It's called Albano. Well, it's not Albano, but it's located in Albano. It was a volcano. Now there's a lake. Raniero told us that it's pretty cold because it's located between mountains and it doesn't get enough sun. But I hope we will try swimming today. Yeah, but my legs hurt so bad. I always tell you to put the sunscreen on, but there's an update. You don't just have to put it on your body, but on your feet as well. Don't forget about that. And look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. And the city is pretty cute as well. That is the residency of the Pope. You probably have seen it in a film Two Popes by Netflix. The one where the Pope landed in a helicopter. The film with Anthony Hopkins, just amazing.
God always corrects one Pope by presenting the world with another Pope. I'd like to see my correction.
If you haven't seen it yet, so make sure to do it as soon as possible. And you'll see that place, this residency. And Pope Benedict, just like me, lived here after he resigned. Now we are in the little village of Nevi, where they have a lot of little strawberries and they produce everything out of it, like wine and desserts and everything. And it's also located on the same volcano with the lake. All these villages looks gorgeous, to be honest. We're having some strawberries.
No, tranquilla, ce l'hanno.
So, as you see, the city of strawberries. And we got some here. We'll try it in a second after the lunch. We went down to the volcano, and that is the residency of the Pope I have showed you earlier. And that is a lake in a volcano. The water is pretty warm, but we read that it depends on the amount of gases going through the volcano at a certain period. So sometimes it's warm, or sometimes it's not. And at the bottom there is something that looks like sand and ashes. It's not really sand, and it's not really ashes. So we don't know what exactly it is, but the water looks pretty good. But actually, because hot bubbles come from the bottom of the crater, the temperature really changes really fast.
I got a laptop in my back pocket, my pinnacle walk when I hat cock it.
It's not very hot, it's not very cold, but it changes a lot. And that's the reason why there are almost no fish and no plants. So the lake is dead itself.
È inutile suonare qui, non vi aprirà nessuno. Il mondo l'abbiamo chiuso fuori con il suo casino. Una bugia coi tuoi, il frigo pieno e poi un calcio alla TV. Solo io, solo tu. È inutile chiamare, non risponderà nessuno. Telefono è volato fuori giù da quarto piano.
So it is a new day and the road is blocked and we can get to the city center. And actually one more thing, in Italy they say all the information only in Italian, so if you don't speak Italian then you won't understand what's happening. That's what happened to us. We didn't know what's happening and why doesn't it go to our station. And now probably find the bus. Apparently there are no buses and everybody is walking in the direction of the city center on feet, but it's like a few kilometers. It's like I don't know, 40 or 50 minutes by walk. This morning we're having breakfast at La Lisata, a very great cafe. I hope so. And there's a wonderful marketing feature. They offer to follow their social media and to see the flip in real life. Could you please show us how you follow? Okay, Edwin follows the account, and now it changes. It's a super thing in marketing.
Of course, for the last day in Rome, we visited all the touristic spots as well, like Trevi Fountain with crowds of people. I don't really get the idea of making a selfie in front of famous buildings. I mean, nobody ever watches these pictures, and moreover, what is the idea of making a picture at a place where millions of people take it each year? Nobody takes pictures with my teddy bear, so it is quite unique, but these billions of selfies with Mona Lisa, I don't get it. If you have any idea what is it for, leave it in the comments. And my last stop was Vatican. I have some recommendations for you. First of all, book your tickets at least 3 weeks in advance. The price was 17 euros, but I booked it 2 weeks in advance, and there were only guided tours left for 50 euros and only in German. So I had the chance to act German. As you understand, ich spreche Deutsch nicht. Well, just a little, so it was quite hard for me. So book it in advance. And the second recommendation would be to choose the right clothes. I mean, they write that shorts are not allowed, or short-sleeved shirts as well, not allowed in Vatican. However, I've seen a lot of people wearing shorts inside, so they don't really look at this rule. Actually, I think it's better to wear by the rules. And that is how we ended our stay in Rome. Then we headed to Florence, to Como, to Milan. So stay on the channel, subscribe, and acta est fabula for today. See you next week.